Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to the Hyperspace Database. I'm Jonesy the Mandalorian, your host here with today's topic, the Quasar Fire Cruiser. The Quasar Fire Bolt-class cruiser was developed by the Celestin Soro Sub Corporation during the reign of the Empire, and was typically used to haul freight when not hauling ships. The Quasar Fire was 350 meters long and could house up to 48 starfighters as well as shuttles and utility craft in its large hangar area. It was equipped with a Class 2 hyperdrive with a backup 12 and was crewed by 250 crew members. It was only armed with 2 forward light turbo laser batteries, as it was mainly designed as a cargo hauler. It was equipped with thin armor and shielding all along its length. The Quasar Fire started out as a series of cargo freighters, but several stripped-down versions were given to the Celestin Virgilian Free Alignment to aid in the Virgilian Civil War, which was against the aristocratic Celestin government. This war was fought during the time of the Galactic Republic, prior to Order 66, and 4 Jedi were sent to try and negotiate peace between these factions. However, their transport was destroyed, and they never were able to accomplish their mission, which swung the conflict in favor of the aristocracy, who received backing by the newly formed Empire. This led to the Free Alignment seeking aid from the Rebel Alliance. Because of this partnership, the Alignment was able to achieve victory over the aristocracy, and soon afterwards many of their ships and soldiers were sent to the Rebel Alliance to fight against the Empire, including the popular Quasar Fire known as the Flurry, who was captained by officers Tessa Manchisco and Rand Deckless. This ship was also seen in the Legends novel The Truce at Bakura, which threw it into action against the strange Sea Rook species. These aliens attacked both Rebel and Imperial forces alike, and the two groups were forced to temporarily set aside their differences to fight against the new threat. Unfortunately, as soon as the tide was turning in their favor, the Imperial forces turned on their Rebel allies and destroyed the Flurry and its entire crew in an underhanded surprise attack. This would not be the last time we would see the Quasar Fire class cruiser though, as it makes a notable appearance in the Rebels TV show. The Quasar Fire class cruiser seen in Rebels was originally called the Liberator, and was an Imperial light carrier used to assault the planet Ryloth with bombers. Around 3 years before the Battle of Yavin, the Spectre Cell of Rebels, led by Hera Syndulla, coupled with the Phoenix Cell, led by Commander Jun Sato, went on a mission to eliminate the threat of the Liberator. And this mission saw them team up with Hera's father and leader of the Free Ryloth movement, General Cham Syndulla. Originally, the plan was to stow aboard the carrier and seize it from the inside, using a captured TIE bomber as a Trojan horse to get past the carrier's defenses. Once aboard the carrier, Cham and his commandos turned on the other rebels and stunned them, saying that it was their plan all along to blow up the carrier as a symbol of hope to the people of Ryloth. After the rest of the Spectres came to, they were able to foil the General's plan and steal the ship from the Imperials. And though there was damage to the ship due to the General's sabotage, they were still able to take control of the ship, though they were soon confronted by an Arquitens-class cruiser. As Chopper repaired the hyperdrive system that was damaged, the rest of the rebels improvised a hasty plan to take out the Arquitens, which saw them using their TIE bomber ironically as a bomb itself. The Arquitens ship was destroyed, and as it fell into the atmosphere of Ryloth, it turned out that everyone got what they wanted. The Spectres with a new fighter carrier, and the Ryloth rebels with their symbol of hope, though it did not go as any of them planned it would go. The Quasar Fire carrier was then renamed Phoenix Nest, and was the mobile base of Phoenix Squadron and the Spectre Rebels, under the command of Jun Sato. This ship went on many other adventures during the show, which saw it searching for a new Rebel base, to stealing many Y-Wing bombers for the growing rebellion. After the appearance of the fearsome tactical mastermind Grand Admiral Thrawn, the Rebels were often pushed to the breaking point, with the Imperials hot on the heels of the reeling Rebel forces. A major turning point in the war occurred when Grand Admiral Thrawn discovered the hidden location of Chopper Base, which was located on the remote world of Atollon. Thrawn blockaded the planet, and decimated much of the Rebel forces who attempted to leave the system, blocking transmissions from getting out so that the Rebels could not call for reinforcements, using an interdictor ship to also stop ships from going to hyperspace. It was at this point that Commander Sato realized that something major had to change, or the rebellion could end with one swift stroke, so he made the hard call to give the rebels the advantage they needed. The interdictor was the key to the Imperial stranglehold on the rebel forces, and Commander Sato saw that it needed to be destroyed in order for any ships to escape. While being outgunned and outnumbered, he made the only play that he could with what he had, and after a clever maneuver that deceived the enemy commander, he rammed the Phoenix Nest into the interdictor, destroying both ships and allowing a small opening for Ezra Bridger to escape and call for reinforcements. This call to action would result in aid from Sabine Wren and the forces of Clan Wren of Mandalore, which were able to turn the tide against the Imperials, as well as the mysterious force being known only as Bendu, who attacked both rebels and Imperial ground forces alike, but allowed the rebel fleet to flee amidst the chaos. Many years after the defeat of the Empire, another Quasar Fire Cruiser fought in the Yuzon Vong War. This ship, named Thurs, fought with the New Republic forces to aid the Millennium Falcon in rescuing the Queen of Empire luxury liner from enemy bombardment. The Quasar Fire class cruiser served well as a cargo and starship transport, and whether in the hands of the Empire or the Rebellion, it was looked on with hope or fear, depending on which side of the conflict the ship was on, with the realization that the battlefield was about to be swarmed with additional fighters from its impressively large starship hangars. Want to know more about great Star Wars topics like this one? Stick around to the end for some secret trivia, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and you can check out my other videos for awesome Star Wars content. Be sure to chat with me in the comments too, because I love hearing and talking to you guys. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain Patreon supporters Nick Sutphin, Miss 2003, and Matthew Scott. Your guys' support is super appreciated. Thank you so much. Be sure to chat with me in the comments, and you can check the show out on social media for more news and channel updates. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.